Democrats in the media are now unloading all their nasty attacks on rising Trump White House star and new press secretary, Karoline Leavitt.
And I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10.
The daytime television scene has just been shaken by one of its most stunning controversies, and this one's a true game changer. Joy Behar, the iconic co-host of The View, has made her dramatic exit from the show following a storm of backlash, lawsuits, and social media uproar. But what could have possibly led to the departure of one of daytime TV's most outspoken and long-standing personalities? Hold on tight, because this story is brimming with drama, irony, and plenty of blame being thrown around. Let's break down the shocking details behind Joy Behar's exit and why it's ignited a firestorm of gossip.
I was stunned and amazed by his new White House spokeswoman today. She's actually the youngest ever in that.
Here's where the drama began. During a recent episode of The View, a show known for its fiery debates and heated exchanges, Joy Behar made a comment that had everyone in shock. While discussing Karoline Leavitt, the newly appointed White House press secretary under Donald Trump's administration, Behar suggested that Leavitt only got the position because of her looks. Yep, you read that correctly.
Karoline Leavitt, she's just 27 years old, but boy, was she giving it to the Trump haters in her first White House.
Ouch! That wasn't just a low blow. It was a full dive into the deep end of controversy. Keep in mind, Leavitt, at just 27, became the youngest person ever to hold the role of White House press secretary. Despite her age, she's got an impressive resume, including stints as a communications director for high-profile Republican campaigns and working in Trump's first administration. But instead of recognizing her accomplishments, Behar reduced her to nothing more than her physical appearance. This comment didn't just ruffle a few feathers, it ignited a full-blown firestorm. The backlash came fast. The audience gasped audibly, and even some of Behar's co-hosts looked visibly uncomfortable. Alyssa Farah Griffin, a former Trump administration staffer herself, quickly fired back, clarifying that Leavitt's first press briefing wasn't her first job. And if you thought the live reaction was tense, wait until you see how the online world exploded. Social media was flooded with criticism from all sides of the political spectrum. Fans and critics alike called out the hypocrisy of Behar's statement, especially given her long history of championing feminism and women's empowerment. One user pointed out, asterisk, if a Republican had said anything remotely like that, they would have been crucified. Asterisk, another added, asterisk, Joy Behar just proved once again that The View only supports women who think like them. Asterisk.
Yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me explain something to you.
And it didn't stop there. Karoline Leavitt herself wasn't about to let this slide. Instead of just issuing a public statement, she went straight for the jugular and filed a lawsuit against Behar, accusing her of defamation and character assassination. According to the legal complaint, Behar's comments weren't just false. They were malicious, aimed at tarnishing Leavitt's reputation in the public eye. This lawsuit wasn't just a bombshell. It was a direct hit to both Behar and ABC, the network behind The View.
Wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that.
Behind the scenes, chaos was reportedly unfolding at ABC. Executives were in full scramble mode, trying to figure out how to handle the explosive situation. Should they issue a public apology, suspend Behar, or take the nuclear option and sever ties with her altogether? Staff members at The View were divided, with some rushing to Behar's defense and others quietly acknowledging that things had completely spiraled out of control. It's important to note that Behar has found herself at the center of controversies before, but this time, the stakes were much higher. The lawsuit, paired with the intense public backlash, put ABC in an incredibly difficult position.
Isn't it rich that The View is saying she got the job based on looks when DEI is all about based on...
Adding fuel to the fire, reports started circulating that ABC executives had been holding emergency behind-the-scenes meetings for days leading up to Behar's departure. Sources within the network claimed that executives were in panic mode, with some fearing that the lawsuit could snowball into an even larger reputational crisis for the network. While ABC has faced criticism in the past for The View, often polarizing content. This particular scandal was seen as especially damaging due to its legal implications. One insider described the atmosphere at the network as tense and chaotic, with executives walking on eggshells, trying to balance internal loyalty to Behar with the growing external pressure to take action.
It's not. So first of all, and I have had my objections to the job that Karine Jean-Pierre did, but she worked in politics for 21 years, 5 presidential campaigns, and worked in 2 administrations.
The tension wasn't just at the executive level. Staffers at The View were reportedly split into 2 camps. Some were fiercely loyal to Behar, arguing that while her comment was inappropriate, it didn't deserve such severe backlash. On the other hand, others felt that her remark about Leavitt crossed a line and was completely indefensible, especially for someone who claims to support women's achievements. One anonymous staffer allegedly told an outlet, "This isn't the first time Joy has put us in hot water, but this time it feels like there's no way to recover." This divide among the staff reportedly created a toxic work environment, with rumors circulating about whether other co-hosts might also face fallout from the scandal. Adding to the complexity of the situation was the question of ABC's potential liability in the lawsuit. Legal experts weighed in across news outlets, debating whether Behar's comments could be classified as defamation. Some argued that Leavitt's lawsuit had a solid foundation, particularly because of the specific and personal nature of Behar's remarks. Others, however, suggested that Leavitt might struggle to prove malice, a key component in defamation cases involving public figures. Regardless, the legal battle ahead promised to be messy, with ABC potentially caught in the crossfire. One expert noted that even if the network tries to distance itself from Behar, the fact that they allowed the comment to air could make them partially responsible in the eyes of a jury.
Karoline Leavitt is the press secretary at the White House, doing a great job. Such a great job that the ladies of The View feel the green monster coming upon.
Meanwhile, Leavitt hasn't shied away from the public spotlight. After the controversy, she gave an exclusive interview with a conservative media outlet, where she doubled down on her criticism of Behar, calling her comment not just sexist, but deeply unprofessional. Leavitt also took the opportunity to highlight her qualifications, listing her resume and accomplishments to prove that her appointment as press secretary was earned, not given to her because of her appearance. This only energized her supporters, many of whom praised her poise and her decision to stand up for herself against what they viewed as a baseless attack. Then came the announcement no one saw coming. ABC officially confirmed that Joy Behar was leaving The View. The timing of the announcement, just days after Leavitt filed her lawsuit, led many to speculate that this wasn't a voluntary departure. While the network statement was vague, saying Behar had decided to step away and wishing her the best, insiders claimed that ABC executives essentially pushed her out to protect the show's future. Let's face it, The View has weathered storms before, but this particular scandal might have been too much to handle. Public reaction to Behar's exit has been mixed, to say the least. Some are celebrating her departure, feeling it's about time she faced consequences for her controversial remarks. One fan even commented, "Maybe they need to cancel ABC Network. That would fix all of the problems." Another wrote, "I can't understand why that particular show is still on the air, or was ever aired to start with, for that matter." On the other hand, longtime viewers